Hi, Regina here. I have a new presentation about confidence to choose, confidence to make your choices. Of course, we have that we practice to say, but this is really interesting how to show my screen because I'm kind of stoked about this. The more I dig into this area of self-confidence, the more excited I get about it. Uh, yes, the confidence to choose. To start, to continue, and not to give up is your choices, right? And when you are questioned, you can be harassed or ignored. Talk about haters. Ignored, I experienced that one, and it's kind of weird. Feels weird. But you know it when you experienced it, and you can get ignored, especially on social media. Confidence to own it. It's about attitudes, and that is what my company is called, so it's quite cool. Internal attitudes, external attitude, and that is based on choices. So kind of go back to that. So what is internal attitudes? That is that you kind of don't believe that you have what it takes to start, to continue, or not to give up. But the external is, of course, when you get questioned, harassed, or ignored, you get exposed to other people's attitudes. And then you have to have the balance and know that you will, despite of that, you will still start, continue, and not give up, right, towards your goals, what you want to achieve. And I think this is really interesting. It's so true, but it's quite interesting when you put it this way. And that's why I think it's very good with these presentations, right? So the confidence to choose, to start, to continue, not give up, and the confidence to own it. And it comes with practice. So here again, make it into habits where to really own it. Where? It doesn't mean that you're cocky. You know what you're doing. So tell that to yourself in the mirror in the morning and during the day. And don't hate yourself. Love yourself. So you have to own it. And even if people would think, so many people talk about being too selfish, or if you have self-confidence, you can get kind of that's also a harassment, right? The people are trying to put you down. And that is also something that you just should ignore, as if you don't notice it, because it's just BS. So you're allowed to have the confidence that you need for the assignment or what you want, your goals. You know who you need to be to get there. You know deep down, because that is what you're going, it's what you're kind of destined to be. So own it. And you know, in the other presentations I talked about that as well, to be true to yourself. So you know. So don't let other people dictate. No one. So, but not being cocky, it's not that we're talking about, but just to be confident that, well, I know what I'm doing. That's so powerful. And a lot of people get envious of you along the way. That's their problem. So to choose confidence, you can have what is yours to have, and that is what you want. So if you put your mind to it, so you cannot just sit there and don't do anything. So if it's yours to have, if you put down the effort and your mind to it, what you want. Many people talk about this, and it is kind of a mind game. That is so interesting. Because if you give up, you will never get it. For sure. But if you start, you continue, and you really do it, you work towards it, you plan, you act, adjust, and repeat, and you have to show up for it and show up for yourself. Then you will tell yourself that you've got it, that you got this, and you're going to own it because you know you're kind of telling yourself with these habits that you do, right? So that's why it's so important to have these habits, to choose habits. So throw out bad habits out of the window and take advantage of the fact that everyone is talking about change. That is a really good idea. To take this advantage now during this pandemic, everybody is talking about we have to change, or we have to change everything, the environment and things like that. Take this as a life crisis and make it into something optimistic, positive, so you can do the changes because you know who you have to be to get there. And it's possible. It is just a good habits. Even if it's small steps every day, you will get there if you don't give up. So take these small steps and don't be too hard on yourself. Perhaps it won't be an easy journey, but if you don't do anything about it, you will regret it. Throw away 10 years or 20 years and regret that. So that's the good thing with creating habits, a structure, a plan to get there. To take actions in your own life and in every area of your life and create your future. That is what you are doing. I think that is so interesting, that today I create my future. That is huge. So if you think that way, you will not be afraid because you have today under control to some extent. So if you do those small habits and you create the habits that you need to get there according to your plan, you act and you adjust the plan and see that this might not work because we're in the pandemic, and you repeat, then you will get there, perhaps in another form or online or some way, but you will reach your goals. I'm quite sure of that. Let's see what I have. Yes, so this was This Beautiful Rose by Jeffrey Murray. My name is Regina Wallmark. I'm an inspirational business mentor. So that is what I'm doing, trying to inspire you to really take daily actions towards your goals, because you're worth it, definitely, and you can do it, and just own it. You will, just the confidence as your half is one. It is, and do steps every day give you so much joy. And I'm here to share you on. You can DM me if there is anything. So I want to wish you a great evening and a great weekend. So see you next week. Be well. Bye.